What screams I am not doing so well mentally. Low tolerance to everyday stress. I can't motivate myself to do simple things around the house that I actually never mind doing when I'm feeling okay. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to answer the phone. I don't want to participate in any activities. I just want time to stand still. I haven't been out my room except to go to work or eat, and I usually wait until no one is around so I can eat. They quit reaching out as much. A friend of mine thanked me for being an annoyance when he stopped reaching out. It saved his life. Reading this thread with the intent of finding traits about yourself is a pretty big one. They are not interested in their hobbies. They're slacking on hygiene. My business math teacher used to come to school looking like he got dressed under his desk. One morning I will never forget, he wore two different shoes, black dress shoe and light brown shoe, which also were the wrong sides also, left foot right shoe left foot, half-tucked shirt, bed hair, and like a liquid stain on the neck of his shirt. His excuse for looking like that? I got dressed in the dark this morning and I picked up the wrong shoes and accidentally grabbed a dirty shirt. As a teenager, I just thought he's a messy person. But as I got older, I believe he went through a bad divorce and he didn't take it so well. I still think about him and wonder what really happened. Not wanting to be alive but not wanting to be dead, just wanting to be nowhere. Be in a dark void with no emotions to feel. Sleeping excessively, often neglecting other responsibilities to do so. You ask them how they are and they say with no emotion, living the dream. Sadly enough, high-functioning depression doesn't scream. There is little to no way that gives it away. We just come home and cry in the shower, every fucking day. Sudden change in personality and / or spending habits. Rapid weight loss / gain or similar physical changes, e.g. messy appearance, poor hygiene etc., are obvious. Less obvious. Being late more often than usual, especially if in the morning, indicates excessive sleeping. Constantly tired. Zoning out frequently. They don't add anything to conversations, just listen and nod to whatever's being said. Talking less than usual. Difficult to make plans with, often canceling and / or first to leave in group plans. Bloodshot eyes, puffy face etc. all indicate they've been crying recently. Sleeping more than usual. Social isolation. Crying at the drop of the hat. That constant poker face and dark sarcasm from someone who is usually pretty happy. My cuticles will give it away. No showering for 5 days. Staying in bed for 2 months. House suddenly looks like a hurricane went through, after not hearing from said person for a long while. They start being really generous out of the blue, or at least, completely different. Always willing to hang out, cheery, buying everyone gifts or giving away things when they otherwise wouldn't have done that or been like that before. Unless they're moving, it's probably likely they're planning on leaving this earth soon. And that's their final goodbyes. Being an absolute prick is your personality. For me, it's when my house becomes dirty and unorganized. My dishes start to pile up, my dirty laundry is left on the floor, trash can is doing a balancing act. Normally I'm on top of all these things daily and weekly, but sometimes I can tell that a depressive episode is just around the corner based on the state of my home. Chain smoking and nail biting. Dissociation is a very clear symptom of I'm not doing so well mentally. Source: me. Multiple job or relationship changes, manic / cryptic social media posts, sudden changes in appearance or behavior. Over-apologizing. You don't need to say sorry 15 times to a person you simply bumped into for a split second. I am unfortunately guilty of doing that. I can't be out in public without having my anxiety maxed. Can't focus. Short temper. Lost 60 pounds and don't really eat anymore. Hygiene isn't affected if you don't count shaving. Glued on their phone. That's my hint that I'm trying to dissociate. I also rub behind my ears mindlessly when I do the phone thing, often causing rawness similar to scalp pickers, but it's just behind my ears only, not my entire scalp. I tell my hairdresser it's eczema so she doesn't think I'm a freak. I'm actually doing it now, which is why my account is new, yet I have decent karma. I spend like 18 hours a day commenting on Reddit posts to numb me. The odd thing is my life is good. I'm just a wimp, or maybe undiagnosed neurodivergent. One of the two. When they tell you something they're very sad about with a painful smile. Not texting back, taking longer to text back, flaking on plans, isolating, weight gain, hygiene goes down. Poor dental hygiene. Me. No joke, me. Very much me. I'm not doing so well mentally. Someone who feels the need to always be doing something socially. Like the guy or girl who can never stay in on a weekend. Silence and seclusion. Misinterpretation of reality. The screaming, for one thing. Work at Walmart for a couple of weeks. You'll see plenty of examples. I cry a lot at night and pick at my fingernails to the point where all my fingertips are bleeding. Oh, and I have a bunch of broken / cracked / missing teeth, not visible ones yet, luckily. I did, however, recently, like a week ago, pick up new glasses to replace the broken old ones I'd been wearing and hating for the last year. I'm trying to work my way out of this. I try to explain to my family that this depression is the worst one yet. I don't shower. I don't brush my teeth. I wear a night dress for days at a time. I have no interest in keeping my house clean or washing a dish. I have OCD and I can't even clean anything to soothe myself. I am not doing so well mentally.